Had a fight with OBS for quite a bit there. So the plan today is to do some end city raiding, which means I'm going to put away all of my valuables, except for these. These are fine. I think I have a spare sword in here somewhere. Potentially. If not... Actually, I should just repair this one and take it with. If I lose it, whatever. I also broke my anvil the other day. I don't remember when I broke it, but I broke it. That was surprisingly cheap to repair. I do want to put away my good armor. Hey, PvP Warp. I am switching out my armor because I don't want to bring my good stuff to the end. Because I have a feeling I'm going to end up in the void. What? I need to grab some boots. That'll work. And then I probably need a new shield because the shulkers will probably destroy the crap out of this thing. Thanks for following, genius. Oh, thanks for following Zoriel? Oh, Zoriel. I don't have many ender pearls. I'm just getting everything I need so I can actually jump into the end. Thanks. Yeah, I'm on a private server that I'm hosting for some friends, and I've built quite a bit so far. I started on a lighthouse yesterday. Let's see, what do I need? I need a bow, that's for sure. I don't want to bring my good bow, though. You see, I organized this stuff, but I forgot where everything is, so it's really not organized. And I think I unenchanted all my other bows, or someone else came and took them. I'm not sure which. So I'll just take a generic one for now. Because I don't want to take my good bow. I fully expect to end up in the void. Well, I just lost copper. Dang it. I must have missed those last night when I was taking those back. I'm doing pretty good. I got food, a little bit of iron. I think I'm good. So our end portal is actually not down that way. Make sure he didn't hop in the boat. So I've been delaying going to the end city for a little bit now. I was hoping to kind of build up the city a little bit back there. And then we ended up doing a bastion the other day. I think that was yesterday, actually. Yeah, that was yesterday. And I got a looting 3 sword, so I plan to use that to get some wither skulls at some point. I might either do that tomorrow or maybe later tonight. But for now, the goal is to get an elytra, and then see whatever other gear I can get while I'm in the end. This is one of the other guy's bases. He's kind of focused on like villager farming, iron golem farming. I do have a YouTube channel. I'm pretty much just posting the full videos from the streams, and then I might also add some other content in there. I found that some of the indie games I play, people don't tend to watch it, so I might just upload those as recordings instead. And then some of the content I do on the server itself. So I don't have like any subscribers currently on my YouTube, so I don't have a direct link, but I do have like a URL for it. You should be able to find it on my Twitch page. Thanks for following, Leehart. So I should be pretty close now to where we found the end fortress. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't get a direct URL until I get, I think, like 50 subs or something. So for right now, it's kind of like a random, like string of text. Yeah, right now it's just 3 of us on the server. I don't think anyone's on now. But we're all kind of built in the same area. So one guy's kind of built behind one of those waterfalls you might have seen when I was rowing past it. And then, as I showed, that one guy has his base pretty much like, I don't know, like 500 blocks away from mine. So here's our end area. And then this goes straight through an amethyst geode, which is pretty neat because then we can get all the amethyst that we need. And then kind of off to the side over there, there's also like a zombie spawner that I need to make use of at some point. So the first thing I need to do is I need to kill a bunch of endermen because I'm going to need ender pearls. So I'll just set up a quick little farm here. Since these guys are super tall, they shouldn't be able to attack me by doing this. Of course, if I forget that they're following me, that won't be nice. They don't seem to be aggroing though. I'm not wearing a pumpkin. Oh, here we go. I forgot to make a shield. I just now realized that. That's fine. I'll just have to make do without. Anyone after me? Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna pop back over there and get some wood because the shulkers will give me some trouble. Actually, I can't go that way. Yeah, the first time we entered here, I started building over and I got shot right into the void. It was not fun. But after replaying the video from it, I ended up finding out that it was my own fault. Looks like we might have some wood over there already, so I might just take that. It does suck, but at the same time, I thought it was really funny because almost the same thing happened in the Nether. So the first time I went to the Nether, I ended up mining underneath myself and falling into the lava lake. which is why I don't want to bring anything good here. Thankfully, whoever was already here has left a bit of wood, and I think this should be enough. I gotta be careful. This should be enough to make a crafting table and a shield. Just gotta be careful not to look at any of these guys. I don't hear anyone angry. I don't think I picked up any of those scaffolding either. And then I don't remember if the boat strategy works in this version or not. In a certain version of Minecraft, you can use boats to kind of glide, but I don't think it's this version. Alright, step 1 complete. I am to the portal. Let me just mark these coordinates. And off we go. Ooh, that was scary. I thought it was just gonna send me into nothing. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know it did that. The heck? Oh, that's... I assume it does that whenever someone comes through. So I'm at negative 1,750. I'll need to know that on the way back. Oh, don't worry. If I die, I have more than enough stuff back at the base. I could end up coming back. I am well acquainted with death at this point. Although I haven't died in a while, so I'm probably overdue. I don't think anyone's been through here yet, but at the same time there was already that scaffolding there, so maybe someone snuck up here before me. I do like 1.17. It has a lot of new stuff. It does feel a little light compared to what, you know, they were kind of amping it up to be. But they ended up only doing half of the update, so it's kind of hard to be mad at them. But they did add like the axolotls, they added copper. We have the new way that iron and gold works. Something I found out when I was mining is that fortune works on iron and gold now. So I mean, you get way more iron and gold than you used to. And I feel like mining a single block of copper gives you like 16 plus with a fortune 3. I'm not seeing any cities yet. Have you played 1.17? Oh, you didn't go with the top view, not the bottom view. Do you play in survival, or do you kind of switch in between creative and survival? The past few weeks has honestly been the most I've played vanilla for a long time. Yeah, I feel like survival is a lot more rewarding. Because while you can build some pretty cool stuff in creative, it feels better when you had to go and get all the stuff to make it. You also have to kind of work within your limits. Oh, you're new to Minecraft? Man, I wish I was new to Minecraft at this point. I joined back when it was still in beta. Although I still play the crap out of this game, so I mean, the novelty has not worn off. And it's been out, I think for like 10 years now. Man, there's a whole lot of nothing here. I think it's probably safe to say Minecraft would be my favorite game. It's definitely up there in games that I've played the most hours of. But I've probably put the most hours into modded Minecraft. Because there's so many mod packs that you can play around with. Yeah, it really opened up that genre for a lot of other game developers. Because ever since Minecraft was released, so many people have tried to replicate that same feeling. And I think some of them have managed to do it, but most of them are just like pale knockoffs. Like another fun kind of building survival game is Valheim. And that one's still in development. I think I'm gonna have to build over there. Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't have that high octane energy. I don't know how many blocks I'm gonna need to get across there, but I'm gonna guess probably 2 stacks. Now, since I don't see any tunnels between this island and another island, I think it's safe to say that no one else has been through here. And I could ender pearl over there, but if I miss, then I'm dead. So I don't want to risk that. Not at the start. And I really should have brought more blocks too. I wasn't expecting to have to need to tunnel over somewhere else. Oh, you haven't missed much. I just need to get stacks upon stacks of this so I can actually make my way to the next island. I wasn't planning on needing to actually build a tunnel between these. And I have a feeling that this is not going to be enough. Thankfully there's no endermen that are mad at me, so they shouldn't attack me. And to my knowledge, I don't think that phantoms can spawn here. Because I don't remember the last time I slept. Yeah, I have to really hope that my shift stays shifted. Let's see, how far am I? Okay, I think I can make that. Now watch me get over there, and it's just going to be a tiny little island, and I'm going to have to do this all over again. Now the real danger is coming back across this bridge, because right now I'm looking at nothing. But when I'm actually on the bridge, I'll probably be looking up. So any Enderman that, like, aggroes to me while I'm on the bridge will not be friendly. It's actually a really good thing that there was that wood there. I feel a lot safer with the shield, because then I can at least block. And then the only thing that this bow is going to be good for is for shulkers. And I don't remember what this fruit does. I think it randomly teleports you. But I could be thinking about modded. Some of my Minecraft information will definitely be wrong because I remember it from a mod pack. Like when I was playing this with a friend to test out that the server would work, I got an elytra and then I jumped off thinking that it would take me back to the overworld like it did in modded, and it did not. I just died. Now I am surprised that I haven't seen any Ender cities yet. Usually there's at least one around each of these big islands. I'd also really like to avoid going too far, because then it'll be really difficult to get back. Now once I get an elytra, I can make some rockets and then get around a little bit easier. Oh, the nether is a lot more difficult than it used to be. You get to experience the true nether. The old nether, you had, you know, zombie pigmen which don't attack you, gas, magma cubes, and I don't think wither skeletons were in for a long time. But now there's a lot of dangerous things. So piglins will attack you. And I don't know if you care about spoilers or not, or want to figure stuff out on your own. But there's a lot of stuff that you can discover. And that's kind of some of the stuff that's really enjoyable. Of course, there's a lot of the stuff in this game that you kind of have to look up, because it's just not something that you'd ever find out. I just recommend not bringing anything that you want. Don't bring anything that you don't want to lose. Because until you get lava resist, or not, I always say lava resist, it's actually fire resist potions. Until you get those, any slip into lava and you are dead. Once you have a fire resist potion though, it's pretty safe. Like if you're ever threatened, you could always just dive into lava as long as you have the potion active. Most of the things there won't die from lava, but they won't be able to reach you. It's kind of like swimming at that point. I'd say this is probably about when I usually start streaming. So I usually stream from like around now up to like midnight or something. So my streams are somewhere between like 2 and 5 hours. but I do have a day job. I can't speak. I do have a day job, so I can't play during like the afternoon, or what would be my afternoon. Man, I am not finding anything here. Ah, so it's around noon there? Yeah. You're almost halfway across the globe then. It is currently like 7:30 here. PM. I think I'm on my like third island now. So since you're not into the Nether yet, what are you kind of focused on in your world? Are you kind of setting up your base, exploring? Yeah, getting full diamond's usually a pretty good idea. Once you get diamond and have it enchanted, you're pretty safe. For most things. You're not invincible, but you're pretty safe. I have a good feeling about that island. I feel like that island's gonna have something. It seems a bit bigger than the other ones. My shift key is very sweaty. I have a feeling my finger's gonna slip. Man, it's gonna be a long run back if I fall. This isn't even the dangerous part. This is just getting to the city. Am I almost there yet? Nope, I am pretty far away. I can see one of those Endermen down there, kind of on the bottom half of this. I think 13 will be enough. I can't remember if you can really make anything out of endstone. Once again, I feel like I might be mixing up my modded and vanilla. Since you're still new to Minecraft, I definitely recommend playing quite a bit of vanilla Minecraft. And then once you think you're starting to get tired of it, check out some of the mod packs. Whenever this server I have spun up kind of starts to wind down and people start to move on to other things, I'll probably start a survival world in a mod pack. Because there's countless hours of content in some of these mod packs, and I can't believe that people make that stuff for free. So there's a couple that I've seen people streaming with. So there's like Enigmatic and Hermitcraft. There's all the mods. And then there's some old ones that are probably worth trying out. There's one that's like Skyblock. There's a lot of variations of that one. For that one, you basically start off on like a little patch of land, and then you kind of build up your entire world from nothing. And they usually have a lot of goals for you to reach. There's an old one I can't quite remember. I think it was called Agrarian Skies. That's okay, I'll be here. Hopefully I'll found a city by then. Can't do much city raiding if I don't find a city. I had a good feeling about this island, but maybe that island. And then I might have gone full circle at this point. No, I haven't gone full circle yet. Wait, maybe I have. If that little patch of land goes back over. Then I at least know I need to go that way. Oop. Okay, he didn't detect that I detected him. Nope, I don't think I've been over there. It looks like a tunnel I would make, but I definitely didn't do that. It is going to be a pain in the butt to get back. Which is a good thing I grabbed the coordinates. If I didn't have the coordinates, I'd never get home. You have to have at least one ender pearl and actually find the portal if you ever want to escape this place. Thanks for following, Flint. I have been wandering for probably 15 minutes. I have yet to find a single ender city. I have bridged across multiple islands, and I have found nothing. I am in the vast emptiness, and surprise, surprise, it is empty. Well, I've had some good luck on the server, and I've had some bad luck on the server. I would have expected to have found one by now, but it's about par for the course. Now at this point, I don't quite know which way I've been and which way I've not been. But the continents are separated. So if I end up going in a circle, I'll at least see a path that I've already done. So like I think this is a dead end at this point. Maybe. Nope. This one keeps going. Hello. As you can see, Zori, I have not found anything yet. I have a strong feeling that I'm going to reach the city and I will probably starve to death. I'll have to remember next time to actually bring probably 3 stacks of food, since it takes like a stack of food just to get there. Although if I do make it there, I should be able to travel faster next time, because I'll have an elytra. Assuming I actually make it to the top. Because I didn't bring a bucket of water either, and there's no water in this world. And the reason I say a bucket of water... Yeah, definitely. A bucket of water would be nice too, because the shulkers will throw you up in the air, and water will break your fall. Considering I ran in here with about a stack of food and no shield, I think that's about what I deserve. No, I think you need phantom membranes to make slow falling potions. And I've killed quite a few phantoms, but they've not dropped anything. I'm basically wearing like my secondary armor, because I fully expect that I will end up falling in the void. But at the very least, I'd like to find a city. That way I can raid it eventually. Because once I actually start fighting, my food's going to get used up a lot faster than just running around. And I think it's about time to start mining again. How far am I now? I've gone pretty far. I think I've searched like 1,000 blocks. At this point, my pickaxe is gonna break. At that point, I might need to start just heading back. This should last me a little bit. And then... me and my infinite wisdom did not bring enough wood to make a crafting table. So even though I have iron with me, I can't craft another pickaxe. So I think at this point I'm going to try and circle back. And I'll see if there's anything that I missed. And then if I don't see anything, I don't know how this is going to work. Okay. Let me just go around you. Thank you, enjoy your sleep. Which way did I go? I think if I circle, I'd go this way. Now, I don't think I've followed the entire circumference of each of these islands. So if I'm lucky, I'll see one in one of the places I've already been. Just a place I haven't fully explored. Thank you. Enjoy your rest. Alright, I found one of my tunnels back. I can't remember if I went that way or that way. I think it came around that way. maybe. And I'm lucky these guys haven't gotten mad, because I'm pretty sure I've looked at a couple of them. Okay, I know I need to go that way. It's pretty easy when there's a long tunnel. Or a long bridge. I don't know why I'm calling them tunnels. I don't think I've been that way. I wonder if I can up my render distance. I can see the visible lag as I up the render distance. Alright, now I can see farther. So hopefully I'll be able to spot one, since they don't appear to be next to land at all. See, now that looks like I've been there, but that was not me. I know I went that way, so I'm going to circle all the way around this in the off chance that it happens to be on the other side of this hill. Nope, just more chorus trees. Well, it turns out you can't raid an Ender City if you can't find an Ender City. The best defense is to hide, apparently. Yeah, I think some of the filtering doesn't work. People find ways around it. Anytime I see it, though, I do ban them. Common, or my internet tip for the day: do not click on suspicious links. Or any shortened links. I remember this bridge. Keeping my eyes peeled, but I'm not seeing anything. Make sure this is safe and I don't just jump off into the void. I think I'm going in circles at this point. Yeah, this section must be like a dead end. hard to say which way to go, because I've built tunnels between some of these islands, so some of them might not be in the right direction, but it is technically the right way to go. It's not that way. Should see a bridge coming up. Man, there's so many Endermen. Unfortunately, they don't talk, so they can't tell me where their city is. I think I'm about to come right back up on that point I came across. Almost out of fish. Man, at this point, I just like to see the tunnel I came from. Let's see, is it this way? Or is it that way? That way. Definitely. Alright, this bridge should bring me closer to where I entered. And I know this because I put this on the end of it. I should probably do that for my other tunnels. I keep calling them tunnels, my other bridges. Each of the bridges I should put cobble or some other block at the end of them, so I know which way I came from, which way I need to go. It's kind of like putting a torch on the right side of the tunnel, so you know which way is towards new stuff and which way is towards old stuff. So I'll go ahead and do that here. So now I know that that way is towards potentially nothing, and this way is towards the portal back. And I did up my render distance at some point. So if I'm lucky, I'll see a city in a place I've already been. I probably shouldn't have the ender pearls next to blocks I use. Well, I've definitely been over here. this point, I should really just bet how long it's going to take to actually find a city, let alone raid it. I have 25 pumpkin pies left. Do you think I'll make it back, or will I starve to death? I wonder if you can build another portal here. I don't think you can, but that'd be pretty interesting. Escape into the Nether. Nether actually has food. Oh, there's one in my tunnel. One of these days I'll stop calling it a tunnel and I'll call it by its proper name, a bridge. That was almost my death, but that is okay. I'm alive. Thankfully, these pumpkin pies should have more saturation than the fish that I was eating. So these should actually last longer than the fish did, in theory. Oh, that is a gap. Hardly feels like I'm actually going back. I feel like I'm going over new areas. Who knows if I went that way? Maybe I should start placing blocks just to know I've been somewhere. At least there's no hostile enemies here. If you had to constantly defend yourself while starving to death, finding nothing. Now I know structure spawning is on. Because we have structures in the overworld and the nether. Which is very unfortunate with the end. Gonna have to build like some kind of gigantic bridge just straight out into the void until I find one, probably. Let's see, how can I mark this? That way if I end up back at this point, I know I went that way. You know, these pumpkin pies are supposed to last, but it doesn't feel like they're lasting very long. I was kind of joking about starving to death, but that's becoming a distinct possibility. I underestimate how long it would take to find this portal again. Just as I underestimate how long it would take to find an inner city. I think this is a dead end. Yep, this is a dead end. There is nothing here. means I will take these back. Oh, there's my portal. That's good. I'll do that as a sign that I've already been that way and there's nothing there. Well, at the very least, I did manage to make my way back, which means I didn't lose my spare armor, or my spare tools, for that matter. Although I might as well have lost my pickaxe, because I spent all of it on endstone. Put this here on this side, so I know I went that way. Next time I will bring scaffolding, blocks, food, wood. Another pickaxe. Sure I'm lined up. Alright, I am at the right spot. I don't think that's 20 blocks, so I should survive this. Okay, I'm good. And they really make it difficult to get in and out of the end. And the worst part about this is I have to run all the way back. So that was one unsuccessful attempt, but no deaths. I will resupply and come back. I think I'll take the railroad on my way back. I'm not 100% positive if it's faster or not. Obviously a railway should be faster, but I'm not 100% on it. Mostly because boats actually do go pretty fast. Not this one. Should be right around this, on the other side of this. Nope, on the other side of this then. See, this is the thing. Skeeth's base is over there, behind that waterfall. And that's where my railroad ends. And then Joe's base is right here. And my base is on the other side. So by going by railroad, I really don't save much time, if any. So I feel like this boat is probably faster. Yeah, Genius, I don't know if you were watching or not, but I basically spent an hour wandering around the end and almost ran out of food, so I had to come back. I find it hard to believe that there were no end cities within like 1,000 blocks. Like, that just seems ridiculous. Why is there a sign on this? What supplies? Man, I really need to torch up my island at some point. I'm tired of having guests show up uninvited. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. I'll grab 2 or 3 stacks of food, if I even have that much. A bunch of cobblestone, and some wood. I have to cook the food, of course. There we go. I'll just eat 34 puffer fish. I'm sure that'll work out. Ooh, I do have 64 steak though. Who knew the hardest part about raiding an end city is surviving the hunger it takes to get there? I do have a bunch of emeralds. I can go buy a crap ton of food from the farmers. And I'll keep this end stone, because I might be able to build something out of it at some point. Alright, I have 4 stacks of cobble. I don't want to use up my deep slate. So maybe I'll take... I guess I'll take wood, because I can turn each of these into more. And then I'll make sure I have cobblestone, or a crafting table this time. And scaffolding. That way I don't break my knees every time I have to exit or enter the portal. Okay. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and make another pickaxe. Because this one's definitely going to break while I'm in there. And then I'll save this chorus fruit. I don't remember what it does, but I'm sure it does something. Both these are good. I don't think efficiency is really going to be that useful in the end. Now that would be nice to have, but I don't need that. Unbreaking will work. Alright, this should be good enough for the end. If I still don't find an end city, then that place is just cursed. Let's see, I got food. And I forgot my fish. This is why you always check your pockets before you leave home. See, my gear should be fine. I have a crafting table, I have some iron in case I need to make pickaxes. I have a crafting table in case I need to make pickaxes. I have a ton of wood that I can turn into, or logs I can turn into wood if I need to. Scaffolding, so I can climb. I don't think I need a shovel. I don't think there's anything to shovel in the end. And I don't think there's anything you can use a saddle on. Now what would be nice, actually, since I'm waiting on that food to cook, I can make some speed potions. That's not a brewer. That way I can run around and find nothing faster. And since I expect to be there for a while, I'll probably extend the potions instead of making them faster. Which means I need redstone. I don't have any gas tiers, otherwise I'd make some health potions as well. But if I do manage to find a city, they typically have potions in the boat. And at some point I need to find a good place for this egg. I was gonna put it like some kind of like container at the top of my base, but I feel like I should do an entire build based on the egg, considering it's like the only one that will exist in a server. Oh my god, I need to make a smoker. What do I need to make a smoker? You will turn into a smoker. There we go. That is much quicker. Normally I'd just run off and say whatever, but based on my last hour, I feel like I'm gonna need all the food I can get. Now I don't need 6 potions of speed, although I might. Each of these is 8 minutes. I spent an hour wandering in there, so I could very well need 6 potions. Of course, I've been using up every last bit of sugarcane that I own. So most of my sugarcane has been going towards paper, because I've gone through probably like 20 cartographers at this point trying to get a woodland mansion map, and they refuse to offer that as a trade. So I think they're afraid. The pillagers are putting the squeeze on them. Like, don't you think that this would be enough to find an end city and survive it? I feel like I'm over-prepared, but at the same time, if you spend an hour looking for something and you don't find anything, then the chance of spending another hour doing the same thing Alright. I am way over prepared. Watch me walk in and just fall off and get knocked off by an Enderman. It's almost guaranteed to happen. It's a shame fish can't enter your boat. Now, I did make the discovery the other day that you can't get in a boat with a full-grown polar bear. Because I stole a polar bear when I was on a journey and brought it all the way back, despite it making the journey more difficult. He will eventually become the guardian of my lighthouse. But for now, he gets to rest with the cows and the sheep. Because for some reason, polar bears do not attack sheep or cows. I wonder if you can breed polar bears. I feel like that's gotta be an option. I think you can breed like every passive mob. I've been at this for so long, it's getting dark out. In-game and in real life. How long has this dolphin been following me? How bored do you have to be to follow some random boat? He's still there. Oh, did he leave? Nope, he's still there. I've done this boat trip so many times. It's gonna be right over there. Because we have that really cool shipwreck right next to it. And also the jungle starts. Got everything I need. I have 2 stacks of food, half a stack of pumpkin pie. I have diamond tools, diamond armor, 2 ender pearls, a bow, some arrows, speed potion, scaffolding, tons of blocks. The only thing that can make this not successful is a city not spawning at this point. I'm going to... Hello. I really need to block off this bridge, because those Endermen always spawn under there. And that's how I died the first time I came here. I'm gonna go a different way than I went last time, since there was nothing... Nah, the end's not really done with the game. The Ender Dragon's almost like the start of the game. He's not a particularly difficult boss. And then after the Ender Dragon, that's when most people do ocean temples, they fight the Wither, and then we have that next boss in the next update. Yeah, the Ender Dragon's definitely not the end. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another boss. I think it's called like the Guardian or something. Yeah, we should get that update. I think towards the end of fall, or maybe at the start of fall. I'm hoping start of fall, because that would be great. He's gonna be like in the caves. Yeah, it's really exciting. From what I've heard, he's supposed to be pretty difficult. So it's gonna be interesting seeing what you have to do to prepare for him. I haven't really read about it too much, other than I've seen a couple like screenshots of kind of what he looks like. Yeah, I always rush to the end just to get it over with. And then I start building. Because once the Ender Dragon's out of the way, you can go get an Elytra. And the Elytra is just a lot of fun. I've never really had it in the vanilla games. I've had it in like modded gameplay, because you can usually get it even before you go to the end. You can sometimes get it in like treasure chests that are just naturally spawning. Not in vanilla though, unfortunately. And then once you do get it, you need to get mending and you need to get unbreaking. Because it can go down pretty quick in durability. And I completely forgot that I brought these speed potions, so I should probably use them. It's definitely a speed boost. I feel like I'm going like double speed. Now the unfortunate thing about the update when it releases is most people will have to rebuild their worlds. Because if you've already explored very, very far and you've already generated all those chunks, then you won't get like the proper cave generation that will be in that update. And I'm putting those torches there so I know which way's back, because it's very easy to get turned around here. Because you do have to go back through the portal that you came through. Technically you don't have to, I guess. You could walk all the way back to wherever the portal's at, like the big portal. But that's just a lot of extra walking. And you'd probably have to build a bridge all the way over there. I'm also doing this very counterintuitively. Usually I always explore on the right and then circle to the left. But for whatever reason I'm deciding to doing it this way. I fully expect to need to build a bunch of bridges across these various islands, which is why I also brought a second pickaxe. Because the wood will run out. And I do want to keep some of it, in case I need to make another shield or something. Looks like these are connected, but not in a convenient way. Some of these bridges I might also have to make 2 by 2 wide, because Endermen sometimes decide that they like to walk on it. And the last thing you want to do is end up dying just because you bumped into an Enderman. Like, not even aggroed him, like just bumped into him. Another plus side of using a different type of block as opposed to endstone is that this will be a lot easier to see when I'm trying to get back. Oh my god, I finally found one. Finally. Oh, all of my like pathfinding stuff is from years and years of getting lost in this game. Oh. Oh, I got hit. I feel like I'm SEAL Team 6ing it by checking all my corners. See, the ladder's there. I am not jump puzzling this, so oh, just go back down. Grab my bow. Go back up. This is dangerous. I do not like this. Oh. Keep blocking. Keep blocking. Let it wear off. Ah, dang it. Hit me again. Let me just float over here. I'm already up. make it difficult for them to get those through here. Not bad. That's not good, but I'll take it. Don't need sticks. Go ahead and destroy these so I don't end up coming back for those. Man, there's a lot of shulkers down there. Oh crap. Hit me again. Get me back up there. Oh. Forgot that they deflect. What? These guys are firing these things out without even opening up. This shield's about to die too. Dang it. Double shield. Okay, it's one dead. Man, they really circle those things around. Uh-oh. I don't want to get hit by that when I'm out here. Oh my god, would you guys stop? These guys are a menace. Dang it. Come on, open up. This guy's cheating. He keeps firing without actually opening. Like, how is he getting the projectile out if he's not opening? Oh my god, how many of them are out? How many of them are down there? These guys have me like pinned in. I don't even. Oh, there's a shulker shell down there. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Okay, I think they're done. At last. Don't want to fall down. That will kill me if I fall all the way down. Well, I killed a bunch of these guys, but I only got one shell. Is that a shell down there? Nope. Okay. Well, I should probably take these back with me. These are a lot more useful than just plain old planks. come on. There we go. I don't even know where to go from up there. Okay. This is gonna be annoying. I'm cheating. Ain't no one got time for all of these jump puzzles. Alright. I need to run over there and not get lifted up into the air. Alright, I got 3 shulker shells. So what I can do... make sure I'm not getting attacked. If I remember right, the recipe should be that. And then I can put a bunch of this junk inside of it. And then this should come with me. Yep. Alright, I got some of the stuff I want. I still don't see the ship. Is the ship this way? Or did I get robbed? Is there no ship? Oh. Let me just close that back up. I don't see a ship. So I feel like I got robbed here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got robbed. Thank you. You made it easy for me. Well, that's unfortunate. Since there's no more shulkers, I should be able to just go up. Yeah, I don't see a ship anywhere. So they tricked me. This isn't an Ender City. This is just an Ender Tower. Which I didn't think was a thing. I will take some of this back with me, though. Ooh, I almost walked off. Let's see, can I go down this? Nope, but I can go down this. Well, at least I found something. I'm disappointed that all that work was essentially for... I don't want to say nothing, because the shulker box is nice. However, I am pretty far away and only found this. me go ahead and toss this shield. And I'll save it. Hey Sarah. Is it Sarah or Saraz? I'm doing pretty good. I spent an hour wandering around the end, and I had to go back to get food. And then I managed to find this, but that's all there is. This is it. There's no floating boat with an elytra in it. Okay. So I did get a shulker box. So I mean, I did get something out of it. And I found some other garbage. I think I'm gonna kill a couple of these Endermen so that I can have some Ender Pearls on hand. Because Ender Pearls could save me if those shulkers kind of screw me over. Yeah, I want to get an elytra. Ooh, that scared me. I thought that they somehow went too high. I want to be the first person on our like 3-person server, which isn't much, to have an elytra. So next time they sign in, I'm just gonna be flying around their base, and they'll have to walk around like peasants. They also haven't had an elytra before, so I'd like to get it so I can show them what it's like. I do not know how good a journey with the 3 of us would be in the end, because I feel like someone's gonna die continuously. Oh yeah, I also never finished that lighthouse. I ended up making it too short, so I had to tear down half of it, and then I didn't have enough blocks to actually make it tall enough. So that is a unfinished project. Now, if the end wants to be nice to me, they'll show me another end city that is actually more than just a tower. Well, I wasn't too concerned about the lighthouse, to be honest, because I still need to get Wither Skulls so I can get a Wither Star. I think I'm gonna bridge my way over there. Although over there might be better. Nah, I'll go over here first. Man, there's a lot of Endermen. That guy's gonna cause me trouble. That's usually how these Endermen get you. They'll hide on like the bottom parts of these islands, and you'll just glance at them for the tiniest little moment, and then they'll shove you off your bridge. Not even halfway there. I would say they're scary if you don't have a shield. They're still a little scary with a shield, but they're usually manageable. They're definitely easy if you prepare yourself, because all you gotta do is make like a too high space, and then you're safe forever. Now, if they ever learn that they can bend their legs, then we're doomed. Like, if they ever add, like, a hostile Enderman... See, that's how I used to be. But once you learn more about the game and you get to experience more of it, over time, the fear goes away. I could still vividly remember the first time I played Minecraft. And I sat in, like, a hole I dug for way too long. Because I thought that the... yeah, if these guys started bending down and, like, crawling on all four legs, that would be scary. But I didn't know much about the game when I first started playing back in, like, beta. And I thought that they were, like, building tunnels, because I had, like, a hole outside my house. And every time I went out, I thought it was growing. And I was like, these guys are tunneling. And it was terrifying. But then I learned that I'm just blind and have bad... Oh, that guy sees me. $7 years and you still have that fear? You must have had a lot of deaths that were caused by Endermen to still hold on to that fear. One of these guys was mad. And I am afraid, because they can knock me off real easy. I don't hear the noise that they make. Well, you know what the Enderman is actually based off of, right? Yeah, I should probably put Ender Pearls on my hotbar. If you're prone to being scared of supernatural stuff, I probably shouldn't tell you. So there is a supernatural monster called Slenderman. And the idea of Slenderman is that the more that you think about him, the more that he knows about you. And he's supposed to be just like really tall, thin. Yeah, so Slenderman is what these guys are based off of, I believe. Thus the Enderman, which is close to Slenderman. And Slenderman gave me nightmares for like a year when I discovered him. It's one of those like supernatural things where it's like the idea of thinking about it causes them to notice you. Like that is like a primal fear there. Then there's like the SCP Foundation. They have a lot of good ones there. So if you have a fondness for scary things, that's something definitely worth looking into. Most of the SCP stuff is pretty just weird or creepy. It's almost like it's supposed to be like an organization that catalogs and protects people from like monsters, essentially. I don't even remember what it stands for. It's like something containment protocol. Oh, I think it's like subject containment protocol or something. It's like a completely like community driven database. I used to not be into a lot of the scary stuff, but I ended up liking a lot of it. I think that's the one I've already been to. I feel like I've gone in a circle at this point and found nothing. If this is not the one I've already been to, then this is also one that has nothing near it. Yeah, this is a different one. I guess I'll go up there. There's no ship in the air, though. Man, this end is really just robbing me. Put in all this effort to look for these things. Man, these things take a beating. Like, I gotta say, fighting shulkers is probably more difficult than fighting the Ender Dragon. But I guess that's why they're after the dragon. Because you get 0 loot from the dragon itself. So all your loot comes from raiding these cities. Which, as evidenced now, is fairly difficult. And that is why I don't do the parkour. Because there's a block at the very top of that you bang your head on and you fall all the way back down. So I'm gonna do it my own way. No falling for me. Okay, there's probably just one of these guys out here. I was kind of wanting to grab some of these banners. It's really the only reason I come up here. Since there's not even a chest in this one. Maybe I'll hide these in my friends' bases. I wonder if a zombie will hold a banner. Man, this shulker is going to end up killing me, I just know it. I'm going to walk out here and end up flying into nowhere. Where is he? Oh, gotta be careful, don't want to look at an Enderman. There it is. Thanks for following. Your name is about... I don't even know what the word for it is at this moment, but it describes my experience in the end right now. Wait, I think I came from this way. No. Accurate. Alright, see you later. I found 2 of these towers, but no actual cities. At the very least, I have 1 shulker box and a couple crappy banners to show for it. These guys have hid their cities very well. At the very least, I'll have 1 victory. I'll have a shulker box, and that's about it. I'm really hoping that the next one I find is an actual city. I would very much like to get an elytra, considering I've spent close to 2 hours here now. See, this is another dead end. I'll put these here so I know I've been here. And if I end up circling back, I'll bridge my way over. I'm glad I brought a lot of wood, but I actually feel like there's a good chance I'll actually run out of it before I actually find a real Ender City, and not just a tower that has nothing in it. And speaking of Ender Cities, why is there no one in these cities? Why is it just shulkers? They have Endermen just wandering this void with no purpose. The fact that they're a passive mob is convenient, at least. Because if I had to fight my way through hordes of Endermen and all I got was a single shulker box, I would never return here. The elytra would remain in the chest for all of eternity. Alright, looks like I am going to circle back. And the question is, was it over there or was it over here? I think it was over here. It was not. Oh well, I'll tunnel over to that one. And by tunnel, I mean bridge. Because for some reason I seem to be mixing up those words today. I think I left some of my scaffolding at that last tower as well. Because I thought I had more than that. But I might have left it at that first tower I found. And then I would use these ender pearls, but then it'd be a little difficult to find my way back. And I actually forgot to put a torch over here, because that's how I've been marking which way I came from. Because the last thing I need is to go in a complete circle over and over and over and then just starve to death. I'll have to like place the shulker box down, put all my stuff in it, mark the coordinates, and then just die. Okay, there's the wood I placed over there. So I'm on the same continent that I was going to go to. The question is, will this one have what I want? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I have these as well. Let's go ahead and toss that. With any luck, I'll be able to fill that with actual loot. I've also cranked up my render distance. That way if there's one on the edge of my vision, I should be able to see it. How far am I now? Not very far. I think I went like 2,000 blocks in a different direction already. Okay, a lot of nothing again. I'll circle around there, probably bridge over to that one. I feel like they made speed potions faster. Oh my god, there's a boat. The Ender Raid begins. Then, just so I know, what am I doing? It needs to be like this. That way I know to go that way. Can't make it any more obvious than an arrow. And then, just in case, I know where I am. Held my shield for that long and I still got hit. Alright, come on, shulkers. I actually can see my target. I got a fresh shield on too. I don't want to get caught out there. There we go. That should defend against the top one. Now I can't attack that one until he opens up. And I don't think I can attack him from this angle. I don't think there's anything that way. Alright. Let's rush over here. Make good use of the speed potion. One more shell. Now I don't have I don't have silk touch, so I can't take that. Dang it. Wow, they shoot me from everywhere. Nice, got another shell. Let me just keep running around. I think I see him. Alright, it's one more down. Oh, he got me. Come on, open up. Oh. Dang it. Welcome, Raiders. I finally found an end city after 2 towers. Thanks for following. I'm almost to my goal. I almost have an elytra. The only thing that stands between me and the elytra are probably like 10 shulkers. And at this point, that should be manageable. Because it took 2 hours to find this place. These guys do teleport, but I want to limit the chance of me flying out. Which way is the boat? Ooh, there's a lot of them in here. Oh, I don't even know how I dodged that one. Oh, don't want to miss that shulker shell. Oh, blocked myself off. Oh. Go ahead and grab these. And while they're not attacking me, I could put some of this crap away. Ooh, efficiency 5, fortune 3. Although I don't think fortune does anything on a shovel. Let's go ahead and repair my shield while I'm at it. Another Fortune 3 shovel. That will do nothing. Just gonna go ahead and build my way up. How the heck did that hit me? I can see my goal. Oh, that guy's probably gonna screw me over. Now, one risky strategy that I might end up having to do is to let them hit me and then float over. But there's none of them around here. Oh, there's one there. Let's see if I can get rid of these guys. Come on, peek. I think I'm out of their attack range. Oh, come on. This guy's playing peekaboo. There we go. One down. I think he's gonna be the only one left. Hopefully I have enough arrows. I do not have enough arrows. I'm gonna have to go take him on. And I have to be very careful that I don't look at an Enderman, because they are tiny little ants down there. I'm waiting to hear the shulker. And actually, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna give myself a roof, because I know he's behind me. And by giving myself a roof, the Enderman shouldn't be able to get me. I can hear him. This is so dangerous. I do not like this. What the heck is that thing doing? It's gonna wear down my shield. Oh. This is why I built the top. I have one arrow left. If I'm lucky, he only needs one more hit. So I might just go for that. Nope. I don't like that these things are going back and forth. Because they're going back and forth, you can keep queuing them up. Which essentially means I'm practically trapped here. Oh, now I gotta go for it. Come on, drop me. And I made it. Go ahead and take this too. Let's go ahead and turn it around a bit. Ooh, nice. Mending and Prop 4. That is nice. I will put those on. And I would say I'll put the Elytra on. However, I almost walked away without looting that second chest. That would have been funny. I got so excited about the Elytra, I almost forgot to actually finish looting the city. Now there is stuff I haven't grabbed from the, that's pretty good too. Protection, thorns, and unbreaking. Now I didn't finish looting the actual city itself. Let's make sure I pick that up. So I can come back here and probably loot the rest of that tower, that tower, that tower, and probably that tower too. Now I think I can Ender Pearl down, but I kind of don't want to risk that because I'm just going off a hunch for that. And I have my little handy arrow over there telling me which way to go to leave. I know if I put the Elytra on and I glide down, I'll probably smack face first into the stone. And I have worked too hard to risk that. I'm going to be as careful as I can on this journey back. Now it should be a pretty safe journey back, because I pretty much marked the entire way, so I shouldn't get too lost. And I do have pretty much 3/4 of a stack of steak, so even if I do get lost, I can run around for a while without too much worry. Ow. Alright, I'm essentially free from the danger. The only thing that can kill me now is if an Enderman locks eyes with me and tosses me off a bridge. Which is within the realm of possibilities at this point. This raid is not finished until I've actually brought the Elytra back into the overworld. It's almost like playing Capture the Flag, except the opposing team only will attempt to block you if you look at them. Which would be a really weird game of Capture the Flag. I really should have put more markings on these natural bridges. I'm fairly certain it's that way. And if I'm wrong, it just means it's that way. These Endermen are trying to walk into my path. I'm pretty happy about the armor rewards though. Some of those I'll probably replace my good set of armor. And then the rest of them will just become my new spare. And then the two friends that I play with could probably use an upgrade, so I might hand that over to them as well. There's the other tower I came from, so I think I actually need to go in that direction. Yeah, so I found two of these towers that just stood by themselves with nothing in them. I killed some shulkers, got a shulker box as a reward. And I actually found the end city. A actual end city. I'm glad it wasn't like 3 to 4 hours of me just wandering this wasteland. It took like 2 hours to find the end city and like 15 minutes to actually complete it. Even being pretty cautious. And again, I did show up kind of with diamond armor and plenty of gear, so it all worked out. I wish I'd find one of my bridges though, because I feel like I'm running the wrong direction. Yep, one of my bridges has to be back the other way. Nope, there's one of them. And that one probably links up somewhere over there. So I might just go ahead and make a bridge over there. I still have plenty of these planks. And then this will actually be faster to get back to that city. Unfortunately, it'll only has the one elytra. So in order to get the other two guys geared up with elytras, I'll have to go find another one. But the next time that I come into the end, I will probably bring them both with me, if possible. At least one of them. I'll try and escort them to an end city and help them through it. I've already had the experience of doing this several times, so I was able to kind of figure out kind of simple ways of doing it. They haven't experienced the shulker yet, so I imagine it's going to be a lot of them falling to their deaths or breaking their legs and dying. Ooh, that was scary. So I put those torches to indicate which way is the way back out of the end. So I should be pretty close to the exit. Because a lot of my newer bridges were made out of planks. And that one appears to be made out of cobble. Man, those little two blocks that you can see every now and then scare me, because those could just go right into the void. Let's see, there's no bridge there. No bridge over here. It's probably this natural bridge. Although these two continents appear to be connected multiple times. Oh, my potion wore off. That means it takes at least 8 minutes to leave. Man, it was a heck of a journey to get here. Oh, there it is. I just need to get to the top of that, throw down an ender pearl, and I can leave. And then I'll go ahead and put a marker here. Man, that's so scary. I hope it's not possible for the whatever the programming is to just drop you into the void when you go through there. Alright, victory. I've brought an elytra back from the end into the overworld. Now comes the obvious boring part of farming a bunch of librarians until I get mending. I'll probably play around with this a little bit, but then I gotta put mending on it, because otherwise I'll have to do that all again. And I already have to do that 2 more times. I don't want to do it a 3rd time. So I got an elytra. I still need to get netherite, because the nether has been very hostile. And by hostile I mean the terrain generation has not been friendly. I do have like half a stack of TNT, so I should be able to maybe find a couple pieces of it using those. And I also have a sheep farm, so I can make a bunch of beds. But I was planning on making some blast protection armor before I start doing that. Because I was doing that last week, and the beds were like almost killing me every single time, even though I was wearing armor. And then there's obviously the wither that I still have to fight. And one of the guys wants to do ocean stuff, and we've already marked probably like 7 ocean temples. So I'll probably brew up a bunch of water breathing potions and maybe try to get some health potions in there as well. It shouldn't be too hard to make health potions. I have plenty of gold. I think you just have to use the glistening melon, because the gas tier does regeneration, which is arguably better. Man, he really needs to light up his house. At least he finally has walls on it. Every time I've drove by, it was just open, and I'd see a new building that he was working on somewhere else. And there's my base. Man, that lighthouse is gonna look so nice when I'm done. I'm gonna have to do another mining trip though, because I'm not gonna have nearly enough diorite or copper. Alright, I gotta find a spot for this. Right there'll work. Although, I think you can put an enchantment directly on it. Nope, you cannot. Do I have Unbreaking? That seems like a waste. I don't know if Protection works on an Elytra. Yeah, that would be a big waste of this book. While I would like to have the Unbreaking 3, this is more of a tool book. I think I will name it though. That way, I know they're mine. Now, something that bothers me about these is this really looks like a smoker's lung. It does not look like wings at all. And I have enough shulker boxes, or shulker shells. Say that 3 times fast. That I think I can give a couple of these out to some of my buddies. I should grab a banner from everything I complete. Oh, we came out of nowhere. What are you doing out? Nah, that just... I don't want to put these everywhere. I have a habit of just putting any banner I get all over the place. Actually, this is not the right chest for this. I've been keeping all of the gear I get over here. At some point I also made a turtle shell and got this enchanted. Let's see. I don't know why they put fortune on shovels. It's like a tease because there's nothing you can do with it. At least not to my... Maybe you get more flint? Maybe? Oh, you know what I forgot to get? I forgot... Oh, god dang it. I forgot to get the Ender Dragon head on the front of the boat. That's okay. That would have been really dangerous. There's like a high % chance that it just falls into the void anyways. Let's see, I can make 4 shulker boxes. And there's currently 2 other people on the server, which means everyone can have one. And I have 1 more piece. Alright, well things are pretty much sorted now. I've deposited all of my treasure I got. Most of it anyways. Thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely be on tomorrow. This is actually outside of what I've decided my stream schedule is, but you can almost always find me probably daily, as long as nothing else has stopped me from doing it. But tomorrow I'll be on sometime around, I think 8 to 10 or 7 to 10. And I'll try and have something prepared for then as well. It'll either be like a woodland mansion, or it could be the lighthouse, or we could go back into the Undercities, potentially with friends next time. Anyways, enjoy your night. Thank you for watching.